Welcome back to another episode of Real Aussie Adventures. Our adventure starts in the car today. We've left our camping spot. Jacob is just opening up one of the two gates that we need to open in order to leave. But it was a lovely, lovely spot. Absolutely lovely. I had a great deal of fun. And now we are slowly making our way through. We just got out the car, put on sunscreen, filled up our water bottles, when Jacob heard a noise. A little squeaky, squeaky noise. So he looked up in the crack, and there are bats in there. I'm not sure if the camera is doing too good at letting you hear the squeaks. You can't really see them, you can definitely hear them. You can see them only when they move or with their eyes. But there are quite a few squeaks under here. You just need to listen. Anyway, we are off on the eco trail. We've parked our car, I think, in the best spot because it's in the shade. And it will continue to be in the shade even when we get back because we're under a bridge. We've started the eco trail walk. And already we've seen some bird life, a pond, and that's that for now. There's a fork, I don't know which way we'll go. We're on the walk. The pavement is absolutely beautiful. It's a really nice, easy walk. And the really nice thing is there have been little plaques up all around the place, which have been showcasing a little bit of information about the local Cloncurry region, and it's lovely because they have matching YouTube videos to go along with them. So I read the sign and then pop on the YouTube video in the background and then start walking with a bit of like an audio track. Finished the end of the walk. Now we're walking back. We had a little bit of park shenanigans, obviously, and then decided it's time to head back, head on into Cloncurry. Up high on the rock is an enormous wedge-tailed eagle. Built entirely out of steel. We made it to the end of the eco trail, back to the car, hooray! On the walk I found my future house. It's a bit of a fixer-upper, but nothing a little bit of love can't handle. The first thing I do is remove all of the 20 cars that sort of sit there and trim the bushes, and then of course repair the fences, and then actually be able to see the house. I have no idea what it looks like. I just thought that is a nice block of land, and I reckon I could have my 2 goats, 2 dogs, 5 cats, sheep, 8 children, all in the one block, and still have room for family and gathos. So yeah, it's in Cloncurry, middle of nowhere though, so that is the next downside. We have just driven in to Julia Creek. Had a little quick squiz of what there is to do online, and it said that there was a dunnart feeding at 2 p.m. I don't know what a dunnart is. They're about the size of a mouse but kind of look a little like a bilby. So we're going to go in and have a check out of that little feeding. We're really, really lucky because we managed to make it into town at 1:40, which gives us 15-20 minutes to actually, you know, go in, get ourselves set up, get our spot ready for when they get fed. But one thing I noticed while we were driving that I didn't see before I don't know how long it's been there, probably not that long, but it's grown. It's finally grown. It was here for the longest time, and now it's just shot and skyrocketed up that way. I don't know when that happened, but I'm assuming it's probably going to stay like that for a little bit of time. Hopefully. I'm praying it stays like that for a little bit of time. The information centre is actually, those buildings there were all old railway accommodation. So when you'd come through here on railway, you'd stop in and stay in here. And then the old building behind that, which is now the, I suppose, hub, was once upon a time the old jail. So these are the old cottages. And that building right there is the old jail, which has now been turned into a information centre. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And some of the only things that they had to do was just repaint the buildings because they were in tip-top shape. They were just being left there to die. After our visit to the visitors centre, we thought, you know, let's stay in town overnight. And this has been the first place ever which we actually haven't been able or allowed to get in. It's not that we weren't able to, plenty of space, it's that we weren't allowed to because we are not fully self-contained. I mean, we didn't actually speak to anyone who said, no, you can't stay here, but on a big signpost it said, you must be fully contained, including toilets and showers. We don't have a shower. Showering's not the big issue here. It's the toileting. And of course, I don't particularly feel like holding my bladder for the next 16 hours. Yeah. So we are going to travel onwards to Richmond now. We will see how far we get. That's where we are now. So probably looking at there, 344. So we'll see what the afternoon has in terms of driving. We made it into Richmond. It's nearly 4:30. And yeah, I've familiarised myself with the lay of the land, looked at the laundry and didn't actually go into the bathrooms, but I found it where they were. Still have to find the kitchen. I'm assuming that this just over there might be the kitchen. I'm not sure, but because on the card it says that you need to put a PIN code for it. And that was also another thing. I just wanted to test out the PIN code, see if I could do it. I can get in. And we've got a lovely little view of a lake. So Jacob and I, because we've been sitting in the car for a couple hours, have decided to get out, step out, and investigate this little lake. Perhaps I'll go stand up paddleboarding on it. Probably not. out the lake and finished my campground tour. So I've checked out the amenities, the camp kitchen, not too bad. It's an electric stove inside. It's not great, but it's better than having to worry about setting up other stuff. Yeah, got some dishes to do, so I'll probably get started on that while doing dinner as well. Back from our wander, and I totally forgot that I made myself a electrolyte drink, put it on the back of my filthy car, because I don't think I've drank enough water today, so I figured make this up, make up for the water that I haven't drank, and then drink some more water because I feel a little bit headachy. But now it is shower time and cook dinner time. Not sure which order I'll do that in though. Because I can't quite decide which one I want to do first, because I'm really hungry but I also need to have a shower and I don't want to have a shower before it gets too cold, I'm going to flip a coin and see what the outcome will be. Platypuses, platypi, are shower, then dinner. Queen Liz, the late Queen Liz, is going to be dinner and then shower after dinner. Let's go. And it is the late Queen Liz, which means dinner and then shower. Just finished making dinner, eating it as we speak. Got my glass of water. Life is good. And then I'll go have a shower and probably head to bed. Had my shower. My hair is all nice and clean again. I washed it. I'm not sure what's been going on, but after I wash my hair, it just gets greasy again after a few days. Or not even, like the next day it's kind of greasy, which is strange because I was getting a few days in between washes, so not quite sure what's going on there. Could be the water, could be that, I have no idea actually. The only thing I'm thinking of is it could be the water, because I sit there and I run it under the water for a good like 10 minutes to dry it, to rinse out all the conditioner. But anyway, that's that. I am now back in the rooftop tent. I'm going to have pudding, which consists of Nutella and marshmallows. Nutella dipped marshmallows. But otherwise I will call it here, probably watch a bit of Netflix while I eat my pudding. So yeah, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Real Aussie Adventures. Stay adventurous.